Welcome back to Down the Track Saturday double header. I have with me Punter, who's been following the games all morning. It started 6 a.m. Eastern time, so yeah, I've been following all the games. Mumbai versus Lucknow was the first game, and then Bangalore versus Delhi. Let's go with RCB and Delhi Capitals first because that was the last game. Punter, that man Dinesh Karthik knocking on that Indian team door, and he mentioned it clearly in the presentation as well. And this is where I don't want to be a selector because the amount of pressure and the decision that you have to make, it's just going to be crazy. His name was nowhere near that Indian team, and now the way he played today. And the thing is, it's not just about finishing. It was a proper counter-attacking display when half the team were dismissed.
Absolutely. Even Virat, I don't know if you heard him as well during the drinks break strategic timeout.
Yeah.
He also said DK is just knocking each and every door. He's like all set to play for India, but we never know what's going to happen. Will age be a factor or not be a factor? The way he's playing, I don't think age is a bar for him.
Yeah.
Uh, amazing knock. My
So
only
he's
concern today
he's
was
Rohit Sharma's age, isn't he?
I'm sorry.
He's Rohit Sharma's age, or around 35, right? 34, 35. He's
I
Rohit.
I'm sure he's. I think he's little. I think he's crossed 36. I'm not sure about that. I can check that and get back
I'll
to
do it
you.
for you right now.
Yeah,
Dinesh Karthik is 36 years old.
yeah, 36.
He was a year older to thing. So yeah, I mean, he's not, the thing is that Rohit Sharma and Kohli have already been in the team. Dinesh Karthik has been
True.
out of the team. Now you're gonna bring him in.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, like you said, you never know what's gonna happen. If like because if you can play like that, then it becomes very difficult for someone to replace him. Aman's in the house. He's saying L 6 L's. I think he's referring to the Mumbai Indians.
yes, no worries.
But we're keeping it.
I have five C's for him.
Yeah. But yeah, just more on Dinesh Karthik and RCB. The top order has not been firing, but if you have a middle order like that, it completely helps. And he's playing that AB de Villiers role, right? And Mr. 360 playing all the different shots, and the form that he's in, it's really taking RCB to different heights now this season.
Yeah, I don't know about Mr. 360. One shot of his made me remind of the Lagan character who's riding on his horse. Yeah, actually, he was like riding a horse and hit the ball over the third man.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Something,
saying. He's hitting it everywhere. Like whether it's
yeah,
in
it's
front
like
of the wicket, it
something
does.
unbelievable to watch what DK is doing these days.
Uh,
Even Harsha Bogle in his commentary was mentioning, I don't think so. Even DK knows where he's going to hit the ball, like
yeah,
outside off stump, going way outside off or way down the leg. So it's something amazing to watch. Yes, also the most funniest thing for me was Pun telling Kuldeep, जो डिस्कस किया वही डालो and next ball he drops a catch of
yeah.
DK at 5 runs and
That
then
was very costly. And that's
that
the thing.
was super duper costly. Even today, Pant was dropped at 2, and the commentators are thinking, is he going to repeat it at
Yeah.
DK's innings? But unfortunately, what a crazy catch by Virat.
Yeah, that was a really good catch one and plucked it out of the air.
Yeah, he got
I
it
think
from thin air.
that's the thing, right? Dinesh Karthik has some luck on his side, but like from Delhi's point of view, you need to take your catches. You have to finish off the game. 96 for 5, under 160, 150 would have been very possible, but they just let it slip a bit. But you also have to give credit to Dinesh Karthik at the same time. I think they tried their best. They tried their Yorkers. They tried slower balls, but he was depositing everything. When he's in form like that, it becomes difficult.
Absolutely. He is in form of his life, and especially when Mustafizur came, I think so. He remembered the Nidas Trophy. I don't know what's with him and the Bangladeshi bowlers. He smashed him for 4 fours and 2 sixes. Oh my god, what an over that was! It changed the complete
Game changing.
momentum for
Yeah.
the RCB team.
Yeah, that was a game-changing over. From Delhi's point of view, with the bat, you had Warner again, outstanding form. 66 of 38. It looked like he's going to chase it down,
Yeah,
but not much support. Rishabh Pant with a small contribution. Mitchell Marsh struggled a lot, and that was probably the game changer from
game
Delhi's
changer.
point of view. That really, slowed it down. I still felt that if he continued to bat, it would have helped Delhi because the that run rate was still in check. But then after that, Robin Powell came in, Lalit, new batsmen came in, they struggled on this pitch. So it looked like, Warner and Dinesh Karthik were playing on a different kind of pitch.
Absolutely. Even Maxwell,
Even
Maxwell
Maxwell
started off
Paul, yeah.
very well. Got a big chunk from Kuldeep, but Kuldeep coming back with a big heart and looping the ball for him
Yeah,
and getting his wicket. That was something amazing to watch. Even Pant's idea of getting him back from the other end worked for Delhi. But yes, Warner and Karthik almost same similar kind of innings. Karthik 66 or 34, Warner 66 or 38. But Warner didn't have a Shabazz.
true.
Shabazz Ahmed was there with DK, who was continuously rotating the strike and also hitting those boundaries in between. Whereas someone coming at one down, which was Mitchell Marsh, we expected him to perform. But yes, he had a minor injury coming back, and then not adapting to the pitch. Obviously, it's difficult for a foreign player to just come in and start hitting on a subcontinent wicket. They were changing the pace, different type of variations. I think so, his bat had only edges. That's it. He could not hit a single ball from the center middle of the bat. So that was very unfortunate to watch. We thought that there might be a Tewatia. He might become a hero, but Pant just got him run out. He's like, I'm done with you. He just hits a straight ball. And luckily, Hasaranga gets a fingertip to it.
Good trip to it, yeah. And I just wanted to mention Virat Kohli not scoring runs. He has that odd 40, 50. It looks really good, but he's not getting consistent runs. But his energy on the field, unbelievable, man. That review, we
Absolutely.
mentioned it off air, but also that catch he took, like he always impacts the game from one way or the other. And it's really good to see that energy because he's not captain right now. He doesn't have that responsibility. It becomes sometimes it's a difficult thing to adjust when you're not captain, and especially it's a foreign player. But I think it does have that his Faf and his experience and everything, and it looks like they're gelling well on the field, and he's having an impact as well, even though it's not with the bat as much.
Absolutely. He's also unfortunate. Two direct hit runouts. Never saw Virat Kohli getting out that easily. But yes, great fielding by Lalit Yadav again for getting Virat out. But as you said, I feel Virat is a total different person on field now. He's enjoying. He's talking with the players and having some fun. Also, we saw him. Also, obviously, the game was almost done by that time. But yes, he was pulling Kuldeep's leg for hitting the
Yeah,
scoop and also. But you see the smile also on his face more often now.
yeah,
He looks way relaxed. Less pressure obviously on him. It's all on Faf now. But yes, whenever focused on Virat, we see that excitement is always there,
yeah.
especially when he caught that catch of Pant, the way he ran. And the main thing was his reaction shown when they went for the review
Yeah,
and they
review.
got
That's what I was
Warner.
talking about.
Oh
Yeah,
my God, what reaction! You can
yeah.
expect that reaction only from Virat Kohli. He ran as if like he won the World Cup. So
Yeah, and
it's,
that's
it's,
what
it's something great to watch.
yeah, because he had nothing to do with that dismissal. He wasn't.
Absolutely.
He wasn't even captain, so he didn't even take that DRS.
Yep.
It was DK and Faf who discussed it. But just to see that happiness and joy from someone, he's a proper team player, and it's good. I think it's having infectious effect. I just felt that we'll mention it because he's struggling for runs. There's no doubt about it. Like he's not in form. He needs to change a few things. I don't know what he has to do, but it's good to see him impact the game in a different way. And hopefully, we get to see him score runs.
True.
And speaking
Absolutely.
of lacking runs, let's go on to Mumbai Indians versus Lucknow. And the sixth straight loss. I mean, it's just a write-off season right now. That's what it looks like. This is what
100%.
Sunrisers were facing last season. But yeah, again, just conceding runs, then batting not complete after starts, not completing, not going with that big innings. You see Brevis beautiful batting, but not continuing Pollard as well. There's like different. Uh, Contributions, but just not that match winning contribution. And again, with the ball, Tamal Mills today extremely, extremely expensive, and that was the game changer.
Absolutely. I don't think so. It was only Mills. It was the entire bowling unit.
Yeah,
We saw some real bad balls. Morgan, who he can bowl really well. He's giving those full tosses. There's no due now, so you can't have any excuse of bowling a full toss to KL Rahul when it's like crucial time of the middle overs. And then Fabian Allen coming in, obviously first game, so many balls down the leg. Even Unatkar, like he was the first over itself, he saw there was a different bounce when he was pitching it at good length and getting a nice follow through from the batsman, but still he was bowling outside off stump, giving them width to go for those boundaries. So really, really, it's disheartening to watch at this level bowlers bowling such bad deliveries. Only Bumrah looked like someone who was bowling as per a plan.
Yeah.
We saw Rohit getting frustrated with Mills having third man and fine leg in, and then he's bowling a short ball. Like obviously, you need to go stick with basics. He's asked you to bowl full. If you can't give him a full length delivery, I don't know what you're going to do at this level of cricket. So I don't even mind Arjun Tendulkar playing. I'm actually
Finally.
I'm actually thinking that Arjun Tendulkar would have bowled much better than Mills today. So
Yeah, and I'm actually disappointed because Tamil Mills, I rate him very highly. I saw him live in the World Cup, and
yeah,
he was one of the reasons England were there in the semi-finals. And okay, that Nisham innings, that partnership in the semi-finals knocked England out, but he was really kept it tight, and he filled Jofra Archer's shoes. Not like Archer level, but he was the reason they were winning games, and they were not the only reason, but he was keeping one end tight. I'm not saying he's going to be your main bowler, but when you have someone like Bumrah there, I felt that combination would be good. I wouldn't say he's an Archer or a Bolt or a Nokia, but I thought he'd keep one end quiet. So, 8-9 runs economy, pick up a couple of wickets here and there. That's what I expected from him. But today it was very disappointing in general. And honestly, at other times for Mumbai, he's been unlucky. A lot of inside edges, this, that also.
yeah.
I think you're right. The unit as a whole, it's struggling. The bowling attack, today Tilak Verma opened the bowling, which is a bit surprising. A lot of people, commentators, upset that Bumrah is not getting the new ball, but it's the same situation as Rajasthan 2 years ago. Jofra Archer was the bowler. He had the new ball. He used to destroy the power play, but then the end overs were gone because he didn't have, and he had only one over left, so they used to struggle in the middle over. So I think Mumbai is struggling with that as well. But from Lucknow's point of view, KL Rahul, fantastic 100. I don't know if his family was there today, but yeah.
I saw. I don't know his name. Sunil Shetty's son, though.
Oh, okay.
In the
So yeah,
stadium. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, last time in front of his in-laws, he got a beauty of a delivery.
Yeah.
But yeah, 103 of 60. Yeah, man, it's good to see him come back in form, and he's been Mr. IPL last 2-3 years. Always fighting for that orange cap.
Yep, absolutely. He's back in the running race for the orange cap. I think he is at number 3 now. And the way he played was brilliant. He was struggling in the start. He made sure he was just taking those singles. And then once he was set, he got his eye in and just went berserk. I thought Quinton played a very stupid shot. He could have hit that ball for a 6 as well by sweeping it, but I don't know why he went for a reverse sweep. Otherwise, I think so. They would have both the openers would have smashed it today.
Yeah, and this is the best I've seen Manish Pandey play in like 10 years.
Yeah, first ball boundary with that intent. Never seen him before.
Strike rate of 130. Wow.
Yeah, it's the Mumbai bowlers. I don't give him that much credit. I hope he plays better with other team also. But yes, with Mumbai bowlers, I think so everyone can come back in form.
Yeah, Abu Bakar's in the house. He's saying lol Mumbai, and Brevis, what a player, man! Absolutely, we smashed it.
He smashed
I'm not going to talk about converting starts and stuff from him because he's very young, and to hit those kind of boundaries at this age in this kind of tournament, hats off to him. You want the likes of Surya Kumar, Pollard, these guys who are getting starts to convert. Even Tilak Verma is young, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But the other two, your experienced players, you get a start, go for
Absolutely.
it. Someone like a Brevis, and he got your 30 runs in 12 balls. So he's giving you that platform.
Yeah, he actually changed the game and got it set for us.
Yeah, and both times he got that in the last game and this game, he got the run rate required to an achievable target, and just your senior players couldn't take through. And that's where I blame the batting a bit because Rohit Sharma, I've been always blaming the batting, even though it's the bowling which is the problem. But you just up your game another 10% in batting, you chase these scores. You chase
Absolutely.
them. Last 2 games would have been wins for Mumbai. That's what I feel. But of course, you have to, it's a team effort. The bowlers need to step up.
I still feel, I also discussed this with Don, that they should have Tim David. Tim David
I'll agree with that.
Instead of Fabian Allen, because Fabian Allen can't do much better than Tilak Verma with the ball. Even I'm sure Brevis would have done similar.
It depends on the pitch as well. I think Fabian Allen will be more effective when the pitch is slowed down and it becomes a bit tougher to bat on. There's a bit more cracks. Then he'll give you that option. But right now, Tim David can bowl a few as well.
Exactly. So get in Tim David, maybe get a Meredith for Mills, and that's it. Let's go enjoy and spoil some other team's party.
Yeah, I think
Yes, Mohammed, we are out of the tournament. I think so. We were out way before.
mathematically it's possible. But yeah, if they do get through, then there's going to be a lot more talk than just cricket. So
Absolutely.
yeah, but yeah, no, I think it's a write-off season for Mumbai Indians. 6 losses with 10 teams, it becomes almost impossible now.
Today, the entire Tendulkar family was in the stadium. Nothing changed.
Nothing changed. Yeah,
We
it's
saw
just one of
Sara
those.
Tendulkar, Anjali Tendulkar, Arjun Tendulkar sitting next to father Sachin Tendulkar.
Yeah, we've all been there. I mean, in recent times, Chennai has been that bottom side. Sunrisers last season, RCB have been that side. It's finally good to see Mumbai there as well, and
Yeah,
it's a learning curve. I think it tests the character of Rohit Sharma as captain, as player as well, and the whole franchise will test them, and they will understand. I mean, it'll be a good learning curve.
absolutely.
Simon Dewell said something today about the auction. That's when Mumbai got it wrong, and I still feel they had a decent auction because if you look at Sunrisers, with the purse that they had, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, they bought the whole young team. They could have bought the likes of Ishan Kishan and Archer
Yeah,
and these guys, right? But it's turning out that the gelling as a unit is working in their favor. Mumbai actually have some players that not many teams have. That batting lineup you would kill for. Like, it's just that they're not converting it, and I don't know, man. The bowling does look weak, but and maybe they missed out on a spinner. Someone like a Zampa could have changed this team.
absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know what happened to Ishan. He started off really well in the tournament and then God knows what happened. I think so the pressure's
He
gone
did
into
well,
him.
start well, yeah.
Yeah. It's like he's not being able to get a runner ball. That's something like I have never seen Ishan play like that.
Yeah, Aman is saying is Mumbai playing this season.
No, Punjab is playing.
But yeah, I think that wraps it up. Uh, Very quickly, we'll just preview tomorrow's games.
Before you go, players of the
No, I'm not
global.
doing this with you. For the
For me, Delhi versus RCB, Mitchell Marsh was the player of the game because see the player who changed the game completely was Mitchell Marsh. No, I'm kidding.
even at
For
that
me,
time,
it was DK.
I keep my mouth shut.
DK was crazy.
Even if the guy is striking at 50, I keep my mouth shut because
Yeah,
one time in my life, I went on, and Rahul Tewatia shut me up for life after that. I'm not
absolutely.
judging any strike rate. Like, again,
Yeah, that's what the commentator said. That also they're like not going down that line.
yeah, we're not going down that lane. And then the Mumbai game,
Mumbai and see, obviously you can't compare
yeah,
anything
finished. That's
with
all I want to
KL
hear.
Rahul.
KL Rahul,
Like what Bevis does on field for like those 10-15 minutes, it just excites. I think not only a Mumbai fan, but anyone who is watching cricket would love to see that youngster coming. That six to Chamira. Oh my God, what a shot that was! That was
yeah.
like something out of the box. So something
The thing
exciting.
is, it's really early right now because I haven't seen him play for South Africa, like a senior team.
True.
But I'm going to make a very early call. I think this is the most talented batsman I've seen in my life. Just talent.
Just talent. Yeah.
Yeah, not like anything else. I think
Like,
uh, I don't know if he's going to reach AB levels, but AB
yeah.
at that age wasn't doing this.
100%.
AB wasn't doing this. At
And
that age.
only no look shots, man. Only no
Yeah,
look shots.
time will tell. Like we don't want to put
Yeah,
it
we don't want to curse him
that
or
spot.
like
Yeah, but
spoil his.
just talent wise, if you just look at him now, I have not seen a player like this. This
Yeah,
much confidence, man. He's a foreign player. He's 18 years old. And he's playing in a club like Mumbai. Everybody's in disarray right now, and it's a big franchise. No pressure. He's coming and smashing it. So,
absolutely.
yeah,
I hope we see him in the T20 World Cup.
yeah. I mean, you could very well see him.
Yeah, I could see Quinton behind being all about it, all about it.
I just want to see him like mentally how he perform, like how he is like strength wise. I felt AB was lacking a bit over there, but still AB still had like the best career, man. Like so,
Yeah,
so if Brevis can win games, like if he can convert and think, but him and AB are these kind of players who get you off the seat, and we've already seen glimpses from him. Uh,
true.
it feels like it's very difficult to say this because AB really, you know, he's killed it in the IPL. Like he's had some brilliant innings, half of them against Sunrisers, which is very disappointing for me,
Yeah,
and maybe that's why I don't like him as much. But we're not missing him as much this season just because of Brevis. Of course, we're missing him, but like
yeah,
Brevis is really cutting that factor out. And
true.
so yeah, but tomorrow very quickly, Sunrisers versus Punjab. Both teams confident. Sunrise on a roll, 3 wins. Punjab also have been the team to watch out for. Very exciting. Even when they lose, it's exciting.
Yeah,
So we're looking at this game. It's a day game, so no due.
no due. I don't know how much SRH would be saying to them, what they would be saying after watching Warner's innings today, especially after he went
They're
for
chilling, man. We have Rahul Tripathi at the wheel because Stolen from King.
100%. Everybody is doing a fantastic job. Markram also
They're
we saw
chilling.
last
They're
game.
chilling. I mean, there's no point regretting now. It's done. Like
Yep.
it's even if you like, Mumbai, they left players like Quinton, these guys bold, but it's done. You can't do anything
Yeah.
about it. And from Sunrise's point of view, the future is bright. Like
Future is bright.
not this season,
100%.
not this season. You look at the next 2, 3 seasons, the future
Yeah.
is bright. Yeah.
So the only two players who are like really been exciting for me this season, it's one is Brevis we spoke about, and the other one is Umran Malik.
Yeah.
Umran Malik is such an exciting bowler. I hope we saw what he did last game against KKR. There was a plan discussed with Dale Steyn. They went through it. You and Don had already discussed regarding Shreyas Iyer,
Yeah.
and it went absolutely the way you guys wanted. And I hope he continues the good work. I I love Natarajan. He's back. I'm so happy to see him back in form. Uh, he's also almost the leading wicket takers. So a good side. Markram coming back in form. Pooran getting a right platform to finish innings. Only concern for me still is Kane's run rate in the power play, and how much can we trust Abhishek Sharma? Yes, he has the license to go for it. He has the shots as well. We've seen him 2 innings, 2 good innings. But can he be Mr. Consistent for SRH is a question. Will he take that pressure away from Kane Williamson? Will Kane Williamson try and go play more shots rather than defend those opening 2-3 overs and then go for the shots? So that's a big concern. I would still think Rahul Tripathi is a better option as an opener because he can really give you a flying start, which would you know add those extra 10-20 runs, which will help SRH. Maybe while chasing, you don't need that because you know the runs, what you're going for. But when you're batting first, that would be important. But you're lucky. Kane is winning all the tosses and he's bowling first.
Yeah, and I think Kane is someone who can pick the singles and everything in the.
Middle overs.
It'll be easier for him to get off the mark. And the power
Absolutely.
play, he's finding the fielder a bit too much, and he's not being able to play at that strike rate. And yeah, I think apart from that, you're saying about Umran Malik. Yeah, he's raw talent, so I think he's going to have amazing games. He's going to have poor games, but it's just about like keeping him fit and letting him bowl fast. And I think Ian Bishop was it or somebody was mentioning that it's just about keep letting him bowl. The more reps that he does, the more that he bowls, he will learn about control. He'll learn about everything else. So just let him bowl
Absolutely.
fast.
Yeah,
And
that was Ian Bishop who said that.
yeah, and
And I even like what Tom Moody said that if you're bowling at that pace, you will get hit for runs. And the
yeah.
best thing is he's not getting smashed down the ground or anything. It's all edges or it's all
He-
shots behind the stumps. So that's something which you can expect from a pace bowler.
yeah.
And they are backing him, and I'm glad they are.
Yeah, and retained players. Abdul Samad has not been performing, but Umran Malik has. So you take gambles in life, right? And some
Absolutely.
pay off, some don't. Like you can heavily criticize Sunrisers,
Yeah.
but at the same time, now you have to also back them. Like I mean, give them credit. Backing players, youngsters like Abhishek Sharma and Umran Malik. And then Tripathi, that kind of buy in the
Yeah.
auction was a brilliant buy. So is like that for Punjab side. Full
Again, a
power.
powerhouse team.
Full
So
power.
you never know what can happen with that team.
Yeah, they
It's
can score 300 or they can get all
Yeah,
out.
they can actually score 300. Like
Yeah,
looking at the team, they can actually score 300. We have Dhawan, Agarwal, Livingston, Besto, and then Odion Smith, Rabada. Oh my God, what a team! And I actually, between these power hitters, there's a small young pocket dynamite, which is Jitesh Sharma. He has been performing for Punjab, and he's like making those 20, 30 odd runs in very quick 20, 30 odd runs in those 12, 13 balls. And I think that really helps Punjab. Little disappointed with Shah Rukh Khan, but we saw some glimpses in the last game. Two sixes to end the innings. But I feel they can get a better bowler instead of maybe a Shah Rukh or a Jitesh. But if Jitesh is playing too well, I
he's
think
playing
they
really
need
well.
yeah, I think they need like a Sandeep Sharma to come in, maybe.
Yeah, maybe perhaps. How are you looking at this game though, prediction wise?
As I said, Punjab is the most unpredictable team.
Yeah,
Like on their day they can do anything, but just just with the since it's a day game, I would give that to SRH. The reason so is because they are someone who can control the pace of the game.
yeah.
Their bowling can control the pace of the game. They have good bowlers like Mumbai, Bhuvi, Natarajan, Umran Malik. Obviously, they're missing Washington
That's
Sundar,
a
but
big miss, I think.
Suchit wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Uh, Pankaj Singh bowled a single over, but I'm not sure about if you can trust him as a fifth or
I,
sixth bowler.
I think Washington is a huge miss. They're
Huge.
going to miss him in the next few games for sure.
Yeah,
Maybe just bowl like Markram in the power play, give like 3 overs to
yeah,
him or 2 overs, and try to get rid of that because you don't want the last over to Suchit again. That was a big gamble. It kind of paid off though. Like only two
yeah.
sixes, I'll take that. But
But I feel the main player for you tomorrow for the opening batsman would be Marco Jansen because he would trouble Shikhar and he's already troubled Agarwal in the South Africa tour.
the South Africa.
So so that would be something good to watch. Obviously, if there is bounce in the pitch, both of them will be troubled by Marco Jansen, especially from the height he bowls.
Yeah. From Punjab's point of view, I think Arshdeep, man, he's that my player. He's bowling like Wasim Akram. I don't understand like how he's like.
Tune in of the year.
I feel like he can get hit six every single ball, but the way he's bowling, especially that 17th, 18th over, is it the third last over is locked for him. He
Yeah.
comes in, gives 3-4 runs. I've seen this in the last 2-3 games now, and he's sealing the deal for Punjab in these games.
Absolutely, absolutely. Even the youngster Vaibhav Arora, he's bowling well
He's
as
been
well.
good, yeah.
He's got both outswing and in swing. A little bit disappointed with Rabada. He comes and gets those wickets in between, but I don't know why is he bowling those no balls at crucial times. I
Hmm.
hope he comes back
Yeah,
and
that's a
comes
big
strong.
problem.
Yeah, that's been a problem. Regarding spinners, Rahul Char has been brilliant, except for Brevis taking him for a ride.
Yeah.
But then also he came back strong in that game as well. And Livingston is also a good handy bowler. So overall, a good bowling unit as well. Odion Smith's 4 overs is always been tough to get through. It's either been 2 or 3 overs. That's what he gets. Um, but I don't know how much Agarwal can trust him all the time to bowl the last over and defend like 15, 18 odd runs. Like
Yeah.
it's not that easy for a bowler like him to defend that on regular basis.
Yeah, 100%. And quickly, let's go Titans versus Super Kings. Gujarat top of the table, Chennai off the blocks, but it hasn't been the season so far. How are you looking at this game?
Well, like whenever now we talk about Titans, it's like mera bat, mera ball, meri fielding. Hardik
Hardik
Pandya
Pandya.
is one of those boys in Gujarat Titans. He's been outstanding for them as a captain as well. But yes, contributions from like Shubman Gill and Wade would be something which is very important for that team as well. Shubman Gill has performed, but Wade is not being able to perform. He is still struggling. He looked better in the last game, but unfortunately got run out. So I don't know if GT is going to still back Matthew Wade. I hope they do. Give him one more chance, maybe. And
I think
Yes,
I think give him chances until they start losing. They're winning games. It's fine.
yeah,
Like
I don't think so. They need to change the team. Except I don't know why they removed Sai Sudarshan for Vijay Shankar.
yeah,
I know
that
Vijay Shankar got fit, but Sai Sudarshan was playing well for them. So I think he should be back in the team.
yeah. You can
Uh,
make yeah. I think that's what they should.
yeah,
Maybe
they should
one
just
thing.
get him back for Vijay Shankar, and because Vijay Shankar was the only guy in the last game who was less than a runner ball. Rest
Yeah.
all the players, each and every player from both the teams were more than a runner ball.
Yeah.
So
No, but I know what you're saying because if they do try Gurbaz instead of where Gurbaz scores that quick fire 50s, then this game team becomes even stronger.
yeah,
And so it's a gamble, but I just feel that Matthew Wade, he looked decent in the last game. Just give him a couple more runs and then see how
true.
it goes. But yeah, from Chennai's point of view, again, they're missing Deepak Chahar there, but they played well last game. Who was it who smashed it? Shivam Dubey and Robin Uttappa, man.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that these guys only
No,
work under Dhoni? I mean, not Uttappa. Uttappa has been an IPL great, like from
absolutely.
RCB to KKR and now to Chennai. He's been unbelievable, and yeah, it's funny to think that he hasn't won with his home team RCB, but he's won with the other two teams, the IPL.
Yeah, yeah, that's funny. But yeah, whoever I nobody if someone would have told me a month back that Shivam Dubey is going to be the contender for Orange Cap, I would have laughed at his face.
But we did discuss this that he will perform. If he'll perform under anyone, it'll be under Dhoni.
No, I wasn't like doubting that he might perform. He might play a cameo kind of innings, but being a main soul of the team, that I would have never thought.
Incredible, man.
Like 90
Yeah,
runs.
no, not even me. I didn't expect a 90, but I knew that something will happen under Dhoni. Like he just has a knack to make these players into match
Yeah,
winners.
100%. Like I don't know what went into him. Like I think Dhoni sits with them and meditates with them for like 1 week.
It's also maybe that free role. I think in Chennai because they have so much batting till the end, it allows the
Yeah.
batsmen to play with less responsibility. If you want to say less responsibility in the sense that they can be a bit more free in their shot selection, and maybe he's enjoying that. We saw that with Moeen
Absolutely.
Ali. It helped him in the last season. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's high time Gaikwad and Moeen Ali and Jadeja step up. We've still seen some innings from Dhoni and Raidu in between, but not much from Moeen. And Moeen also played a good handy 43 a game prior. But yes, I think so. He needs to step up. He is a very crucial part of the team with ball and bat. Um that's something which Moin needs to step up for. And then Jadeja, obviously, if he's bowling well, we want him to see how he bats. Like he has been batting well in the Test series and the one days prior to this, so he shouldn't take the pressure of captaincy. Most of the time, is Dhoni always guiding him, right? So
Yeah.
like it's okay to like think about changes and all. Obviously, Dhoni will not interfere in that kind of situation, but he needs to relax a bit. He needs to take that pressure out of his head that because Dhoni is not the captain, I'm making Chennai lose and not qualify. It's something like that he shouldn't think about, obviously, because people will have to consider that it is his first year as captain and it was given to him just one day prior to the tournament to begin. So he shouldn't worry about that. I think that should come from Fleming. Fleming should give him the confidence. Even Dhoni should go and talk to him about this. Like, don't worry about it and enjoy your game and play your shots when you're batting. So there's something to look forward for them. And bowling, we've seen Bravo bowl well for them. I don't know why they removed Pretorius. Wasn't Pretorius playing the last game?
Yeah. He didn't play in the last game. They should have played him, but he
Yeah,
didn't.
because he was bowling pretty well.
Yeah.
I did. And did they get any other foreigner for him?
Sorry?
Did they get any other foreigner for him?
I don't remember. There might have been someone who came in.
I know Mukesh Chaudhary was playing.
Yeah.
Bravo was playing. Moin Ali bowled. Jadeja bowled. Uh,
Yeah, at the top, I don't think. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Who opened with? Yeah, it was Gaikwad. Yeah, no, I don't remember
it
who.
was Gaikwad and
Yeah,
Uttappa. So
they might not have.
yeah, they didn't even play a Conway. So
Maybe it was just injury concern. Maybe that's why Pretorius didn't play.
yeah, I hope to see him back because he is someone who can actually bowl well on such pitches. So, and he can also, get those. I don't know why they get him later on. He can swing the ball as well. I know he bowls in depth for South
It was
Africa.
Jordan. It was Jordan who played instead.
Yes, Jordan played instead. I think Pretorius is a better option than Jordan for me.
Yep. And who is backing in this game?
Uh, Tough one. I feel GT, the way they're rolling, they will win it again.
Yeah, you're backing the finally for the first time. You're predicting Gujarat to win.
Yeah,
I always go Gujarat for some reason, but yeah, in this game, hopefully Chennai give them a fight because then it'll make the table closer as well. I think for the
yeah.
other teams who are trying to catch Gujarat as well, it'll be good. But let's see how it goes. It's going to be Super Sunday. Excited for it. And I will catch you hopefully tomorrow. And yeah, man, enjoy the day. Thanks for the discussion. It was very well detailed and good job in covering the matches.
Good job.
Yeah.
And congratulations to you for Man U winning, and congratulations to me for Liverpool winning.
I mean, Liverpool won a semi-final. United beat Norwich, so I don't know how
Yeah.
I don't know how happy I should be. But yeah, I will catch you hopefully tomorrow and take care, man.
Take care.